Welcome back, students. Second class of chapter 1, growing plants. In this video we would discuss the structure of a seed. Let's see what is the structure of a seed. So this is how a seed looks like. This is the picture of a seed. So a seed has an outer covering. Can you see this blue line? So this is the outer covering of the seed, and this outer covering of the seed is known as seed coat. What it is known as? Seed coat. Now, what is the function of this seed coat? The seed coat protects this seed and this baby plant present inside the seed. The seed coat, it gives protection to the entire seed as well as this baby plant present inside the seed. So, inside a seed always a baby plant is present. Now, the second is the hilum. The baby plant is present inside the seed. We know plant is a living thing. Living thing needs to breathe. So, how will this baby plant breathe? It needs air, but then how will the air enter inside this seed? So, the air will enter inside this seed so that this baby plant can breathe through a structure called hilum. Can you see this structure? I have made stripes on it. So this structure is known as hilum. Hilum is nothing but a small or tiny opening present on the surface of the seed. Through this tiny opening, the air goes inside the seed, and this is how the baby plant breathes. This is how the baby plant gets the air to breathe for its survival. So we saw the outer covering, the outermost cover of the seed is known as the seed coat. The function of the seed coat is to provide protection to the seed and the baby plant present inside the seed. Then we saw hilum. Hilum is a small or tiny opening present on the surface of the seed through which the air enters inside the seed, and this air is used by this baby plant to breathe. This is the baby plant present inside the seed. Baby plant is also known as embryo. We also call baby plant embryo. Then this part is this structure, this black one is known as cotyledon. What we call it? Cotyledon. Cotyledon is also known as seed leaf. Like we can call baby plant as embryo. We have another term for baby plant, that is embryo. Likewise, for cotyledon also we can use the another term seed leaf. Now what is the function of this cotyledon? Now again, this baby plant is a living thing. It needs air to breathe. So hilum provides it the air to breathe. What about the food? The baby plant needs food to survive. So cotyledon is the structure present in the seed which stores food for the baby plant to grow. So who gives food to the baby plant to grow? Cotyledon is the structure which stores food for baby plant to grow. So this is like a primary structure of the seed. It has a seed coat which is present as the outermost covering. Inside the seed there is a baby plant also known as embryo. Then we have a hilum, which is a tiny opening on the surface of the leaf through which air enters inside the seed. Then cotyledon. Cotyledon also known as seed leaf. Function of cotyledon is to store food for the baby plant present inside the seed. Now, when we break a seed, all plants do not have one cotyledon or two cotyledons. When we break the seed, some seeds break into one cotyledon and other group breaks into two cotyledons. So when we break the seed, few seeds break into one cotyledon, few break into two cotyledons. Example of those seeds which break into one cotyledon: maize, rice, wheat, etc. Examples of seeds which break into two cotyledons: peas, pulses, all types of beans. So, plants who bear seeds which have two cotyledons are known as dicot plants. are known as dicots. Once again, those plants which have seeds which breaks into two cotyledons are known as dicot plants or dicots. Likewise, those plants whose seeds break into one cotyledon are known as monocots. What are they known as? Monocots. Once again, plants having seeds which break into two cotyledons are known as dicots. Example, peas, pulses, all types of beans, etc. Plants which have seeds which break into one cotyledon or has one cotyledon are known as monocots. Example, maize, rice, wheat, etc. Now, I hope that you understood the structure of the seed. If you have any query, you can post it on my personal number. Also, you might be now knowing or understood the difference between monocots and dicot plants. Now, in the next video, we would be seeing how a new plant grows from a seed. What are the requirements of a seed to reproduce a new plant? So, meet you in the next video. Thank you.